Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of Tastefully Balanced. I'm Miriam, and for today's video, I thought I would share with you guys some of my top favorite pots and pans. I did a similar version of this last year where I shared my top appliances, and I figured I'd do a pots and pans version. Especially with the holidays coming around and Black Friday, you might be able to snag some of these for a better price or as gift items, so I thought it was an appropriate video to make. So if you guys like these types of videos, please subscribe and keep watching. All right, welcome back. So I'm just gonna randomly pick the pots and pans and show you guys and tell you guys what I love about them. I tried to rank them, but I honestly can't live without any of these. So it's really hard for me to rank. But anyways, let's go ahead and get started. So the first one I have to share is my cast iron skillet. This is a Le Creuset cast iron skillet. Absolutely love this. I think everyone should have a cast iron skillet in their life. It doesn't have to be Le Creuset. They have a ton of affordable ones on Amazon that are really good. You just have to make sure and season them and make them stay well so they don't rust over time. But other than that, taking care of one is really easy. You can't get a sear like you do with a cast iron skillet on any other pan. I honestly believe that. And it's just so nice because steak, you can just get the nice sear on both sides and then just stick it in the oven afterwards to completely cook. And then you can just do that with a lot of other things. I cook pizza in here and then also frittatas. It's just so easy to be able to cook on the stovetop and then just stick it in the oven. So I absolutely love this. It's so heavy duty too, so it's gonna last me forever. And yeah, so definitely this is one of my favorites. Next up, I've got this very big and heavy Dutch oven, also from Le Creuset. And this is just such a huge vessel. I absolutely love it. It acts like an oven because it retains so much heat. I make all types of soups, halim, biryani, so many different things that I make with this. And then also this is such a good pot to take camping because it acts like an oven. You can put it all right on top of the fire and be able to cook biscuits in it, everything. So absolutely love my Dutch oven. You can also get different brands. This one is so, again, heavy duty and I just love it so much. So definitely another one of my favorites. All right, next up I have myself a wok. Now this wok is just a Cuisinart one that I got from Amazon. Again, I'll link all of these in my description box, so if you want to check them out, you can there to know exactly which ones I got. But this is just a big Cuisinart one that's stainless steel. I like it, it's nice and light. I like woks that I can just put on the stove, gets heated really fast so that my stir fries are nice and crispy, because if you know stir fries, you want the vegetables and the onions to get a nice sear but not mushy, which means you just need a really high heat and a really thin type of pan for that to happen. So I love this one. It's super affordable and I feel like it doesn't get scratched up or anything. And the trick with stainless steel, because I know a lot of people like the non-stick, the trick with it is just you want liquid, and the liquid doesn't necessarily have to be oil. It can be broth or water even. There's tons of times where things start to kind of stick and all I do is just add a tiny bit of water to just make it so it doesn't stick anymore. So that is why this is definitely one of my favorites. Next up, I have myself just a regular frying pan. This is the all-clad stainless steel frying pan, and it's the smaller one because I feel like I quickly kind of fry things on the regular a lot, and I need something this size, not so huge. So this is one of my most used frying pans, and I love it. Again, with stainless steel, you just have to make sure there's enough liquid moisture on the bottom so things don't stick. And honestly, if you are making like burgers or chicken or something like that, as long as the skin itself is nice and cooked, it'll release right off of it. So that is one trick, but I love this. It's definitely something that I go to a lot when I'm cooking. All right, next up I've got myself a small little saucepan. I feel like you make a lot of sauces that go in things, maybe an oatmeal or some sort of soup. I also try to avoid using the microwave to warm things, and so I feel like this size right here is perfect to warm things up for just me and my husband. It's not too big, and yeah, I absolutely love this. This is the 2-quart size. I also have a slightly bigger one, a 4-quart one, but I see myself using this one more just because it's a little bit smaller. And I like that how high it is too. It's very, very deep so that things don't splatter as well. This is the all-clad saucepan in 2 quarts. So absolutely one of my favorites. All right, so this is kind of a bonus. I wanted to do my top 5 pots and pans, and then I looked at this and I was like, you know what? I use this a lot, so I should probably throw it in here. And you'll notice a lot of my things, my frying pans, woks, are not non-stick. When I first got married, got a whole big set of non-stick pots and pans, and honestly, after a while, they started kind of scratching on the bottom, and that black kind of non-stick part started coming off into our food, which is not good. It's not very healthy for you to have that. So that's why we switched over to all-clad stainless steel. But we found ourselves when we were making eggs, I don't really like to add a lot of butter or oil or anything like that, and you can't really use water. So I wanted to just buy a small little frying pan for eggs mainly. And this comes out so well, you don't have to really use anything. I usually will just spray it with some oil spray and that's it. And I love it because it's small, it gets the job done, and I am able to get perfectly made eggs every morning that I wanted. All right, so those are my top favorite pots and pans. I have so many, so it was kind of hard to narrow it down to these 6, but these are the ones that I pull out a lot, ones that you'll see a lot in my videos. So it kind of goes to show that these are my favorite ones that are the most useful to me. So I hope you guys got some ideas, maybe someone you can buy some of these pots and pans for. If you guys have a favorite pots and pan that you guys like to use, please let me know in the comments. I'd love to check it out. If you guys like kind of gift idea videos and pots and pans favorite videos, please comment, like, share, and subscribe. And as always, live life tastefully balanced.